Did you know that a Mongolian princess was undefeated in wrestling, often winning her opponent's horses? Her name was Kutulun, and she's just one of the many fascinating figures we'll be exploring today. Join me as we delve into the lives of 10 historical figures you probably didn't know existed, but definitely should. Let's start with a bang, or rather, a rebellion. Boudica, queen of the Iceni tribe in Roman-occupied Britain, wasn't about to let an empire walk all over her people. When her husband died, the Romans annexed her kingdom and publicly flogged her. Boudica rallied her people and neighboring tribes, leading a ferocious uprising against the Roman legions. Boudica's forces burned Roman settlements to the ground, including Londinium, present-day London, and Colchester. Her defiance became a symbol of resistance against oppression, a testament to the power of one woman's courage. From Roman Britain, we journey to feudal Japan, a land of samurai, shoguns, and an African warrior. Yes, you heard that right. Yasuke, a man of African origin, arrived in Japan in the late 16th century, likely as part of a Jesuit mission. His imposing stature and strength quickly caught the attention of Oda Nobunaga, a powerful daimyo. Nobunaga was so intrigued by Yasuke that he took him into his service, granting him the status of a samurai. Yasuke learned Japanese, mastered the art of swordsmanship, and participated in battles alongside his fellow samurai. His story challenges our preconceived notions of history and reminds us of the interconnectedness of the world. Staying in Japan, we encounter another captivating figure, Tomo Gozen, a female samurai warrior of the late 12th and early 13th centuries. In a time when warfare was largely dominated by men, Tomo stood out for her exceptional skills in archery, swordsmanship, and horsemanship. She wasn't just a warrior, she was a leader, commanding troops and participating in fierce battles. While some debate the extent of her historical accuracy, her image has become iconic, representing the strength and resilience of women warriors throughout history. Tomo's story reminds us that courage and skill know no gender. Chapter 4. Sundiata Keita, the Lion King of Mali. Our journey now takes us to West Africa, where the Mali Empire flourished. At the heart of its rise is Sundiata Keita, a figure shrouded in both history and legend. As a child, Sundiata was exiled, forced to flee his homeland. He returned to Mali, uniting the various tribes and leading them to victory against the oppressive Soso kingdom. This victory laid the foundation for the Mali Empire, which would become a center of trade, learning, and Islamic scholarship. Sundiata's story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of unity. Chapter 5. Kutulun, the Wrestling Princess. Remember that Mongolian princess I mentioned at the beginning? Let's talk about Kutulun, a warrior princess of the 13th and 14th centuries. She was the daughter of Kaidu, a powerful Mongol ruler, and was renowned for her prowess in battle, particularly her unmatched wrestling skills. Legend has it that Kutulun would challenge potential suitors to wrestling matches, winning their horses as prizes. Kutulun was more than just a wrestler, she was a skilled warrior and a respected leader. Her story challenges our assumptions about gender roles in historical societies. Chapter 6. Mansa Musa, the wealthiest man who ever lived. From the steppes of Mongolia, we travel to the sands of the Sahara, to the opulent court of Mansa Musa, the 14th century ruler of the Mali Empire. Mansa Musa is often cited as one of the wealthiest individuals in history, his fortune built on the empire's vast gold and salt reserves. His fame reached far beyond Africa, particularly following his lavish pilgrimage to Mecca in 1324. Accompanied by tens of thousands of attendants, soldiers, and slaves, Mansa Musa's caravan traversed the Sahara, distributing gold along the way. Mansa Musa's pilgrimage not only showcased his immense riches, but also brought the Mali Empire to the attention of the wider world. His story offers a glimpse into the complexities of wealth, power, and the interconnectedness of different cultures. Chapter 7. Hatshepsut, the female pharaoh who ruled as a man. Let's journey back in time to ancient Egypt, where we meet Hatshepsut, one of the few female pharaohs. She initially served as regent for her young stepson, Thutmose III, but eventually assumed the full title of pharaoh, ruling for over 2 decades. To solidify her authority in a patriarchal society, Hatshepsut adopted male attire and regalia, even being depicted with a false beard in some statues. Her reign was a period of peace and prosperity, marked by ambitious building projects and successful trade expeditions. Despite attempts to erase her from history after her death, Hatshepsut's legacy has endured. Chapter 8. Zheng He, Admiral of the Treasure Fleet. From Egypt, we set sail with Zheng He, a Chinese admiral who commanded the largest fleet the world had ever seen. In the early 15th century, Zheng He led 7 expeditions across the Indian Ocean, visiting over 30 countries and establishing trade routes that stretched from Southeast Asia to East Africa. Zheng He's voyages were not just about trade, they were also about diplomacy, establishing peaceful relations with other nations and showcasing the might of the Ming dynasty. While his expeditions were eventually halted due to shifting political priorities, Zheng He's legacy as a skilled navigator, diplomat, and explorer remains. His voyages represent a high point in Chinese maritime history and a testament to the human desire for exploration. Chapter 9. Hypatia, Scholar of Alexandria. Let's travel back to ancient Alexandria, a hub of learning and intellectual exchange, where we meet Hypatia, a philosopher, astronomer, and mathematician. In a time when women's access to education was limited, Hypatia excelled, becoming a renowned teacher and scholar. She lectured on complex philosophical and scientific concepts, attracting students from all over the Roman Empire. Tragically, Hypatia's life was cut short by religious extremists who saw her teachings as a threat. Her story serves as a reminder of the importance of intellectual freedom and the tragic consequences of intolerance. Chapter 10. Gilgamesh, From Myth to History. Our final journey takes us back to ancient Mesopotamia, the land between the rivers, where we explore the story of Gilgamesh. While often viewed as a purely mythical figure, there is historical evidence to suggest that Gilgamesh was a real king who ruled the Sumerian city-state of Uruk in the 3rd millennium BCE. The Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest surviving works of literature, tells the story of his adventures, his search for immortality, and his confrontation with the gods. The story of Gilgamesh, whether viewed as myth or history, has resonated through the ages, exploring universal themes of loss, friendship, and the search for meaning in life. It's a testament to the power of storytelling and the enduring legacy of ancient civilizations. Outro, Remembering the Forgotten. From warrior queens to African samurai, from scholars to explorers, these 10 figures offer a glimpse into the rich tapestry of human history, reminding us that there's always more to discover beyond the familiar narratives. What did you think of these historical figures? Which one surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating world of history.